Oh, my God. That's horrendous.
Good afternoon, how may I help you?
Hi, I've got a can of lager, and it says here on the side of the can that it contains barley and wheat.
Yes.
Now, is that all that's in the lager?
No, we have to put that in the can in case consumers have to have a gluten-free diet.
Right.
Hello, can I help?
Hi there. I was just looking at the beer and looking at the ingredients, and it doesn't actually tell me much at all. Can you tell me what's in it?
Well, beer itself is water, hops, barley. That's fundamentally what it is.
Yeah. And that's it, is it?
That's pretty much it in the beer, yeah.
What are the other ingredients?
We would never ever give out a full ingredients because that's basically giving out the recipe.
Okay, so your secret formula.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, mate. Is it Ed?
Yes.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I've come to find out all about brewing.
Excellent, excellent.
And what you guys do.
Yeah, yeah. These are the ingredients for our beers. I would say that is the most important ingredient, and that is water.
Okay.
That is yeast, hops.
What does that do?
Essentially, the hops add bitterness and some aroma to the beer.
Right.
Okay. And then malted barley. So they're the four ingredients.
Right.
I'll introduce you to Ian.
Morning.
Ian's our head brewer.
Okay.
So he's actually about to start brewing. So
Right, let's do it.
hopefully you want to get him.
Can I have a look?
Come up and have a look. And
Right.
I'll leave you in Ian's capable hands.
Thank you. So what have we got here then?
Right, this vessel here is called the mash tun. We take hot water, you're mixing it with the crushed brewer's malted barley.
Right. And then what are you adding?
These are the last of the hops.
Right.
I know they don't look very much, but
Ooh, it smells good though.
but they smell good. Yeah, yeah.
And what are these little pellets?
These are made from the from seaweed.
Oh, really? What is that doing? Is that...
That is going to remove certain proteins,
Okay.
which later on would cause haze within the beer. And then
Right.
it is removed. None gets through to the final product. It all gets removed. To make it, try and help to make
Aesthetic
it
thing, isn't it?
crystally and clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, how's that? Can you just step? Now, what's that? That would be slippy.
Yeah?
If you hold on to the boat as well, I would hold on to the boat as well and go down two stages. Oh, very good.
Thanks. So tell us about the seaweed. I mean, there's lots of different varieties by the looks of it. Yeah. Are these all edible?
Not all edible, no. This one I guarantee you will like.
Do you eat a lot of seaweed?
I do. My problem is when I start eating it, I just keep on eating
You just
it.
can't stop?
Yeah. It's not very salty, is it?
Quite chewy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite chewy.
This is quite nice, actually.
So-
So what about this, then? What have we got down here?
That is your Irish moss.
This is Irish moss.
Moss, yeah.
And what does this do to the beer?
Well, the Carrageen moss goes in at the start of the process.
Right.
And it helps clear the beer.
And that, so that, at some point, is
Yeah.
turned into pellets. But you don't do that?
No, we don't do that.
Right.
Right, what we've got here is, this is some Irish moss. It's just seaweed that has been dried naturally. We'll make it into tablets to make it easy for brewers.
So one tablet like this will be put into 1 barrel of beer?
Well, it's before it's made into beer. It's just the sweet sugary solution before they make the beer. But we want to remove proteins from it, and this will coagulate the proteins.
So it gets popped in, and then it extracts the proteins. How does it do that?
Well, it works because the sugar molecule that makes the carrageenan has got a lot of negative charges on it. Proteins have got positive charges, so the two interact together and then make a big flock, a big molecule that will drop to the bottom of the tank that it's in, and then it can just be removed.
So when I buy a can of beer, if I look at the ingredients on the back, there's no trace of seaweed there, ever?
No, because it's put down as a processing aid. Carrageenan doesn't need to be labelled because it's all removed from it. Okay, so this is the way it goes. All of the carrageenan is all these pellets, all of the materials. Out of, you don't want oxygen in.
How about this stuff down here? What have we got?
This one here is isinglass finings. That will take the yeast out of the beer.
And what is it?
It's actually an extract from fish swim bladders. So something else from the sea.
Fish bladders?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Hello?
Morning.
Hello? Hi! You must be Steve.
Yes.
I'm Kate. Hello. I understand that you might be a man who can show me a fish swim bladder?
Yes, I think that's quite feasible. This is a mirror carp, a freshwater fish.
So this fish has a swim bladder?
Yes. We can just begin to expose it now. There it is.
Oh!
That's the swim bladder, that balloon. That provides stability and buoyancy for this whole fish in the water.
Okay, so this, in some form, is added to beer?
Yep.
Hello. Hi. You Owen?
It is, yes.
Hello, Matt.
Nice to meet you. People expect beer to be bright and shiny. So one of the products that we add to help us get a nice clear pint at the end of the day is a product called isinglass. The swim bladder is a very pure source of protein, which is collagen, which has a slightly negative charge. And if you take all the solids that are in the beer are positively charged, it's like opposites attracting.
Right.
So it attracts all the clumps together, which make bigger lumps, which settle to the bottom of the tank quicker. And because it's all part of that solids again, you're removing it from the beer, so it's not in the beer by the time it reaches the consumer.
So is this really just sort of ground up fish bladder?
It's processed in a particular way, but pretty much, yes.
So that would make beer not vegetarian?
If people object to it being used in the process, I suppose, then yes, it's not vegetarian. It's not in the beer at the end, but it's used in the brewing process. If they didn't add isinglass, they just have to let time take its course for everything to settle to the bottom of the tank.
So it's easier to chuck a load of...
Put the isinglass in, and it will sediment out all the solids.
Right, OK.
Yeah. For each 40 litres, we'll add 1 pint of isinglass.
So the isoglass is added. It's then goes off to the pub.
Yep.
So it's actually still in there. So is that an aid, or is that an ingredient?
It's not an ingredient because it's not part of it.
Even though it's left here.
Well, it doesn't actually have to go on the list of ingredients. It doesn't manifestly make the beer.
Sure.
It's not. It removes stuff from the beer, and it all stays at the bottom of the cask.
Oh right. Okay.
So that's how you leave it behind. Any other packaged product or lager, the isinglass is most definitely not in the beer because it's removed. It's not there. It just helps you to naturally remove protein and yeast, but it's all removed before it reaches the end package. coffee pint.
You're not much of a barman, are you? Well, it's beautifully clear, isn't it?
The power of isinglass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got bags of flavour. It's gone down very, very well as well. That's lovely.
I don't know why they didn't ask us to do the beer thing. We do know quite a lot about beer.
Of all the things we've had to speak about, that's the one thing that we actually knew a little bit about.
But banned, censored. What about freedom of speech? I don't know.
Good afternoon, thank you for calling. How can I help?
I just wondered, what is the difference between a green olive and a black olive?
I mean, I believe that they are just different varieties of olives, but I can find out for you.
Green olives and black olives. I was wondering if you could tell me what the difference is between the two.
Certainly a difference in the taste of them. I'm just going to check on the internet and find out. I feel a bit silly now. It was supposed quite obvious to me now what the answer should have been. The only difference between them is the ripeness of them. Fully ripe olives are black, unripe olives are green.
So I got ripe ones and I got unripe ones, basically. That's what it's saying. Hello. Hello, mate.
Good morning.
Good morning. Matt.
Hi, welcome.
Nice to meet you. This is rather impressive.
Beautiful, yeah. We've got 275 hectares and about 175,000 trees in the ground.
175,000?
Yeah. That's just in the middle of our harvesting time now.
Yeah.
On a tree, as we've got here,
Yeah.
you'll see that there's olive that's black, there's olive that's green, and you've got olive that's turning colour, half-ripe olives.
So they all come, the black olives and the green olives all come off the same tree?
All olives will go from green to eventually end up like this one, black.
Can I actually try one? Can you eat them off the...
Yeah, you girls need to look here. This Englishman is going to try a raw olive now.
Why are they laughing at me? Is it?
I think you need to try yourself and then you'll answer that question.
Oh, oh my God. That's horrendous.
Yeah, you can't eat them like that fresh from the tree. They are extremely bitter. Yeah. And that need to get fermented and then washed away in a process to get the bitterness out to be able to eat it. For green olives, we'll take a green olive from the tree and we'll put it through a process to make a green olive, and a black olive we'll put it through a process to make a black olive.
It's going to just stay with me forever, isn't it?
Yeah, you can smell the fermentation process.
Okay. These are all full of olives?
Each tank is filled with about 1.5 to 2 tons of olives, yeah. And we fill the tank with olives and 10% salt brine.
And how long do they stay in this process for?
We'll pack this in 12 months' time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hola! Is this the olive factory? Hola! Is this the olive factory?
That's right.
Oh, great. Hello, I'm Kate. I've come to see your olives.
Okay, excellent. I come to show you around.
Fantastic, thank you. What's your name?
Manuel. Your name?
Manuel.
Again?
Kate.
Kate. Right, but I think you don't have the right shoes to walk around the factory.
I don't have any other shoes.
So what size are yours?
I'm a size 6.
6. Ladies, any trainers number 6? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
A lovely pair of trainers. High fashion at the olive factory.
This way, please.
Oh, it's huge! Look at all these olives. I mean, you've probably got billions upon billions.
Billions of billions of olives.
Trillion?
Really.
So what are these? Are they like Are they just buckets or...?
These are tanks where we keep the olives. We make them eatable.
How do these tanks work?
At the beginning, we add some salsa for some days, and then we basically keep the olives with salty water.
What do you add at the beginning?
Salsa.
Salsa? What's...
It's a product that will take the bitter out of the olives.
And what is that?
It's a chemical.
What kind of chemical is it?
I don't know, salsa. Salsa. It's a chemical.
So many tanks.
Yes, around 250.
And so the salsa you put right in at the beginning.
Then we remove and add salty water.
So it's purely salt.
Salty water.
Whoop. I'm glad I put the trainers on. Okay, so can I try one of these?
You can try, but they're not ready. Does it taste?
Oh, do you want that?
No, I've tried before.
No, they're definitely not ready. How long until this olive will be ready to eat?
Well, basically about 3 months. They'll be here in the tanks for about 3 months.
Can I try this?
Yes, you can try. This is now edible. It's worthwhile to wait.
The one thing that stands out is that they're not black, they're purple.
They're purple, yes.
Why is that?
This is absolutely natural.
Okay.
And if we want to add any color now to them, we have to use chemicals. Anything darker than this is chemicals added.
Not just a different olive?
No, that was actually picked green and colored black.
No.
Yes.
Why do they do that?
The cost of time.
Really? There's no natural olive that's that black.
No.
Amazing.
That's artificial black and the one is normal.
I just wondered, why are they so black?
That's a good question.
Do you know the answer?
The long and short of it is no. I assume it's a variation in olive types.
Do you know why they taste different to a green olive?
No, I don't. I tried an olive when I was about 11, and it wasn't a pleasant experience.
Do you remember what colour it was?
I don't know. No, I really don't.
Oxidation process is taking place. All the olives are becoming black.
That's absolutely bonkers. It's literally exploding before our very eyes.
That's right, it's like a jacuzzi.
What's happening in there?
The olives are mixing with air and with some substance as well, so they become black, basically.
What do you put in there?
We put some chemicals like ferrous gluconate.
What makes the colour?
Color is basically that chemical reaction. The olives naturally turn from green to black. It's an oxidation process where the olives mix with the air and the gluconate to fix the color. The olives become black.
The whole process started back in California at the beginning of the 20th century and is now called the Californian process.
So it's Californication for olives.
Indeed. So if you think about other fruits, like things like bananas, avocados, obviously if you leave them exposed to oxygen or to air, they will slowly darken as well.
So we're trying to speed up something that's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, essentially. By pumping our oxygen through the water, we're ensuring that our olives are constantly in contact with a fresh supply of oxygen, and it's that dissolved oxygen that is going to help slowly turn these green olives dark.
So it's all about is getting as much contact time with the olives and oxygen as we can.
Exactly, because it's the oxygen that's going to promote this process occurring.
This is going to take a long time. There's not much happening.
It's not going to be a particularly quick process. I mean,
Now you tell me.
In the factory, they will actually do this for about 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah. Did you not expect that? I hope you've got enough time.
Gosh, can I see? Are these almost done?
There's still some time to go, but they're getting there.
Okay, so maybe another day?
Another day.
Un día. Gracias. So each and every can coming through here has been sterilised.
That's right.
And what should be in there now is black, shiny olive. Can we see?
Yes.
Shiny black olive. So this is a green olive that you've turned black.
So the black olive is actually picked like this one. The green one, it's actually the same. They blast this one with oxygen, so this is this.
So if that's the same as that, does it taste the same?
No, they don't.
How many of these do you think you could eat?
I'm pretty sure I could eat all of them.